it's me, Lumi. Okay, yay! When zombie shows first came out, this is my most woman opinion. When zombie shows first came out, and like, I'm sure everyone thought about it. They were like, how would I do in the zombie, how would I fare in a zombie apocalypse? I realized that I would fully pledge myself to the evil person. 100%. Like, yes, I would 100% like support someone who's probably mildly evil. 100%, man. Like, there's no way I would survive otherwise. I would try to be as useful as possible, probably to an evil person. I mean, not evil, because no one in zombie apocalypse is that evil, right? Most of those evil guys are just protecting their own interests. So the evil guy is usually some like leader of a community or something, but like they're kind of mean to everyone outside of the community. I don't give a shit about the rest of everyone. I'm only there for that one person. Lumi would end up in the train scene from 28 Years Later. Yeah, like that's probably where I would end up. Have you ever watched The Walking Dead? I watched the first 2 or 3 seasons or so. 2 or 3 seasons. Whoops, leader guy was assassinated. I guess I'm dead. Yeah, I would be thrown into the fucking funeral, into the grave with the emperor kind of shit. Like, yes, that I accept that that's probably where I am. Just because I can probably not do anything else that's remotely helpful. I'm not physical enough to go and kill things. I'm not that rebellious at the end of the day, but I'm a pretty good support player, Like, I'm fine with that. It's just how I would survive. That's how I would survive. Walking Dead villains are cartoonishly evil. I'm pretty good. The thing is, I know what I'm good at. You were planning on being first class and yes, I know what I'm good at. And what I'm good at is managing group emotions. See, I would be a very good, friendly, but secretly malicious and manipulative, like, peacekeeper type. That would be my exact position. Because, see, I'm very happy. I'd be a very secretly evil mediator. And then you'd have to kill me first and then get to the big evil. I'm not the big bad. I'm a secondary to the big bad. Yeah, I'm like an evil HR. That's where I'd be. I completely understand my position. I have no, like, what's the word? I completely understand. See? That's what it is. Lumi, it can't be a secret if you put it on your resume. I'm just saying, like, if a zombie apocalypse happens, I have no illusions. I don't have delusions of grandeur. I would never be in a leading position. I would only ever be in a supporting position, Secretly, we've seen you do stealth gameplay, woman. No. See, I said secret HR. Misconceptions. That's the word. I was like, there's a con in there, but I couldn't remember. Thank you. See, Lumi was made to be bottom bitch, it's true. It's just how I was built. Wrong. But we can make the most out of those positions, okay? And use our skill sets properly. Okay, she works for Dizzy. I do work for Dizzy. You should ask Dizzy about how many times we've tag teamed things. Dizzy and I work very well together. You have put your seat in a seat of power still? Yeah, well, because I don't know if I would be okay. I don't know if I would be okay being a pleb. So I would have to do something else. But I couldn't do anything physical. And I probably am not nice enough to be like a Mother Teresa type. So yes, I have to go do a thing. How evil would the leader have to be before you betray him? I've always had this grand notion, like, that I would just support all the way to the very end. I find that very romantic. It would be a very, like, in the movie, it would be very tragic because, like the supporter girl is like completely fully bought in on the evil leader's scheme or whatever, and you just feel bad for her because you're like, man, she just loved him, That's it. She didn't want to be mean, but she was just, I find that notion super romantic. I find it so romantic. So yeah. It's sunk cost fallacy. Yeah, it kind of is sunk cost fallacy a little bit. Fair. Yeah. That's so gay, Lumi. Oh, but it's so romantic. Come on. Sure, she crucified babies, but she loved him so much. See, I told you, this is my most female take. This is my most woman take. My secret fantasy. I want to be the tragic, romantic, evil manipulator HR bitch that gets killed first on the way to the big bad in the movie. Normal woman take. Thank you, normal. Yeah, see? And I would be a dead wife. See? I would be a perfect dead wife. I think I remember reading on Tumblr once. And then I completely, like, accepted this as the truth. There was some girl who was like, yeah, if I ever got kidnapped, I would 100% become the upstairs bitch. And I was like, wait, yeah, yes, I would. Upstairs bitch. Mm-hmm. Someone needs to fix her eventually. The what? Like, imagine like a kidnapper, and then he kidnaps someone, and it's like an upstairs bitch. And then if he kidnaps someone else, they go in the basement, but you're on the upstairs. No? You've talked about this before, I think. Yeah? The one the villain pretends not to care about, but when she dies, he goes on a rampage. Oh, isn't that so romantic? Or she dies and then the villain cannot show the emotion, but then he secretly lets out a single tear because she was at least useful. It's a chivalrous love, and gooners like you wouldn't fucking understand chivalry. Dedicating your life to someone is fucking chivalrous, okay? That's the purest form of love. I dedicate everything, and they don't even have to care about me back. Pavel! I would have done it for you, Pavel! See? Chivalrous. I'm chivalrous. That's romantic, but also you're so hopeless. I know. That's not chivalry. It is! That's the original knightly concept
At
of
least
chivalry!
you have realistic expectations about the most you can hope
I'm very
for.
realistic,
So
thank you.
good job.
Yeah, I know exactly where I'd be in a zombie apocalypse. That's like top girl gooner fantasy. Is it? See? Very woman of me. Very woman. What the fuck are you on about? Everybody, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Low Effort Clips. That's right, Low Effort Clips, right here on YouTube.com. Yeah, and hit the notification bell. Yeah.